The Chiefs stalled on their last drive, forced to punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
Sometimes you wonder how can they drop passes in the NFL, college football, or high school, because the gloves these receivers wear, they are magnificent when it comes to helping you catch the football. So that's a big drop. When you get open, you got to make the catch.
2nd and 10. Should have had it.
Third long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on third long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
Ball's incomplete. 4th down.
Chris Harris Jr., if he actually was picked when I pressed circle, that would have been a pick. But of course, when I pressed circle, it had to be the guy guarding the wide receiver.
Yeah, I think they will be.
Chris Harris Jr. would have had a pick there.
Here. Why not? They've done nothing right all day long, so if they don't make it, it's not going to make it any worse. But I don't like their chances.
Back, I'm gonna go off.
Has been sound all day long.
I gotta go eat. It may not be on.
Alright. I was planning on getting off after this game.
Let's get the expo. Alright, key attack.
Well, I tell you, it's getting ugly out here.
Another punt return for a touchdown by Sanders.
When you play special teams in the NFL, it's all about.
Because I'm a pilgrim, I like turkey.
Trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So if you made that mistake, let it go. Go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
2nd down here after that run play. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Set up screen to Charles. They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Third and 11. The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series. This drive pretty symptomatic of the way things have gone all day long, Phil. Another failed third down conversion and another sequence that ends with the offense trudging off the field.
No answers on the offensive side here today. And, yeah, I'm going to give the defense a lot of credit. They've been outstanding, but the offense just hasn't tested them enough with different plays to make them think on the defensive side. Well, a lot of good things happened on both sides of the football this time. How about that return by the return team? Good job, good blocking. Look at the speed of that guy running. They get the tackle from behind. They stop the touchdown.
Looking at the stats now, you see 2 wide receivers who have filled the role of being a #1 option today.
Yeah, you always want one wide.
Charles, the lone setback this time. First down at the 20. Ware gets him for the sack.
You know, outside linebackers, they're everything all in one. They got to be a pass rusher, a pass cover guy, and they got to be able to stop the run. Nice job that time getting the sack.
But the ball is knocked out incomplete.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Third down on the way. Quarters formation here for the defense. Jamal Charles. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. It has been a dominating performance in all facets, Phil, but I think it starts with
3
the
punt
defense,
returns for touchdowns by Emmanuel Sanders. But I'm still going to try to punt.
I'm going to tell you what, they're going to feel good about themselves when this game is over and tonight. And I'll tell you, I think they'll carry this momentum into next week's practice. They're going to be tough again next week.
Breaks out of that one. And Sanders is stopped there. That return's good for about 35.
Sanders, such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him.
The Chiefs offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive. A quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is...
And they're all over him for the sack.
Defensive tackles, we always think of them as run stoppers. How about this that time? He does a great job, gets in there, and sacks the quarterback.
Loss of 3 on the play. Second down and 13. And he's taken down once more for the sack.
You just got to know when your offensive line is overmatched. And when they're overmatched, you got to be simpler, quicker with your passes, and protect the quarterback with more people back there helping.
Third and long. Looking across the middle. He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down. The Chiefs got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3-and-out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
We return out of the 2-minute warning. Fourth quarter action. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. 2nd and 3. Had it, but dropped it.
Franklin's not able to come up with the catch. And a lot of times when you see a receiver drop a pass, they take their eyes off it. That's one thing. Or they're just trying to get it in their hands too quick. Why? Because they're trying to make some yards after the catch. That was the problem that time.
Third down and 3. And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3-and-out.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down. And they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
The Chiefs turn the ball over on downs. And as ugly as things have gotten this off. The Chiefs offense comes onto the field, and even if they put together a scoring drive, there's not going to be any difference here in the outcome. Now just playing for a little bit of pride and perhaps to try to get things going for next week.
Well, pride's gone out.
It's intercepted. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today?
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with a defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part. Well, Jim, they got the lead. There's not much time left. Run the football on this clock. Keep it moving, and you can win the game. Take no chances. Don't jump off sides. don't create a penalty and put two hands on the ball.
The Broncos seem to have found a rhythm these last couple of weeks. Dominant a week ago, dominant today.
Yeah, their confidence level is high, and I'll tell you this, Jim, these players believe in one another, and it shows on the field.
Phil, I know a lot of fans get upset and say, why are they tacking on 3 points? What do you expect them to do right now? They go ahead and... Well, it's a big performance in front of a primetime audience.
3 interceptions, and I didn't see one of them.
Of course, the players are not thinking about the fact that, hey, a lot of people are watching us here today in this game. But when you win, and then you sit back and think...